Hello, my name is Mr. Dr. Professor Richard Reed, and I'm here to give you a presentation on rabies and strain Z. Here are some various symptoms of rabies. A lot of these are similar to having the flu, but as you can see, other ones are not very common in having the flu. Prevention, just avoid wild animals and get your pets vaccinated. It affects your central nervous system mostly, which is the main difference between it and the flu. Mostly kills people in Asia and Africa, where only 2 to 3 cases in the US last year. Transmission, it's transmitted through saliva or blood, sometimes in the air, mostly through open wounds. That's how you get the bite marks, and that's how that is a common thing. It can also happen with organ transplants. Replication, it gets into the cytoplasm of the cell. It will then replicate and transmit itself from there. Treatment, you can either get a series of fast-acting shots, or you can get just a series of various injections over the course of a few days. The Center for Disease Control spends millions upon millions of dollars to prevent the spread of the disease, and only 10% are in domestic cases. The strain Z, here's a strain I created in my lab, but it has various changes from the regular rabies disease, mostly increased agitation and hyperactivity. Also leads to a state of being delirious, where you kind of can't recognize people's faces, even if you recognize them. You also get paralysis in your spine, stiffening your back. In some cases, it also can paralyze your legs and arms, making you move a whole lot slower.
Oh, sorry, sir. Are you okay?
Hey! Stop it, bro! You're scaring my family.
That guy before doing the soul-crushingly boring presentation was my boss. He was an idiot, and now the world's gone to hell. Mass hysteria combined with deadly enraged zombies caused the government to collapse, while most of the people were bitten. Anyways, the zombie outbreak caused my plane to land before I could make it to Washington, D.C. to warn the government about strain Z. The plane landed in North Carolina, in a town I named Hicksville. It wasn't all bad, though. When the rabies virus spread to the south, I could outrun the zombie hordes if they stopped to feed on their natural prey, fat people on mobility scooters. Funny, right? I thought so. I checked the local trailer park for survivors, but the place was a ghost town. They must have fled somewhere. It's been at least a month since the initial outbreak, and the zombies have seriously slowed down. It's kinda lame now. To be fair, I would too if I hadn't eaten in weeks. I'm in this surprisingly rich neighborhood now, and I guess I'll stay until I find some survivors. After a month of complete solitude except for the living dead, I could seriously appreciate some southern hospitality right about now.
Miss Wife, when's my dinner gonna be ready? I'll be there in a second. Yeah?
Hello, can I come in?
Look all different like. You foreign?
No, I'm 100% American.
Mm.
Oh, well, yes, I'm half Chinese ethnically. Now, may I come in?
Yeah, I guess you can come on in. Well, it'd be mighty nice if you could meet everybody. First off, my name's Cletus. That one there's my wife. You can call her Miss Wife, everybody does. That one there we call Q, because it's sort of barbecue on account she's pretty hot, but she ain't that bright.
It's nice to meet you.
Quiet now, men folk are talking. See what I mean? She ain't that bright. That one there on the end is Floyd, but we call him Genius on account. He's at the university now learning about hippopotamuses and all them smart things. Now, Floyd, what you learn about, boy?
I told you it was just janitor.
No, say it again, all smart like.
Yeah, I'm a sanitation engineer.
See, now ain't he just a goddamn genius? Now, before we get to China over here, we gotta think what we gonna call him. He looks pretty wise, except for his eyes. Why don't we call him Slanty?
Well, I don't know if that would be the best,
I like it.
See, Slanty, you're already part of the group. Alright, Slanty, why don't you just pop a squat right here? You fixing to stay with us for a while?
I'd love to.
Alright, that's good. We could always use another hand around the house. I gotta have each one of them to teach you their jobs and whatnot.
Okay.
Careful with them hands, Slanty. Don't want to lose them before the zombies get to them.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Well, I do appreciate the help, but you know, you won't be doing this type of work long. This here is womanfolk work.
It's nothing really. I don't mind giving a helping hand around the house.
Well, thank you very much. Finger licking good.
Miss Wife, do you have any idea how lucky you are to be alive? Do you know how the virus spreads? It spreads through infected mammalian tissue. What type of meat is this?
Well, slow down there, Speed Racer. You're talking mile per minute. I reckon I don't really know. Probably possum or... Cletus skinned it before he came in. Maybe one of those rat turtles.
Armadillo?
Yep.
Do you understand how incredibly lucky you and Cletus are to be alive right now?
It ain't luck. Uncle Cletus knows everything about everything. I mean, and meat's better than dog food.
Did you just... I'm sorry, did I hear you right? Did
No.
you just say that Cletus...
Yeah, I did. I gave him dog food. But I told him it was Indian food. You won't tell him, right?
No, that wasn't what I was talking about. Did you just say that Cletus
Wife,
is your...
where's my lunch?
Coming, dear.
Woman, I ain't seen no beer with these bills.
Sorry, hon.
I know why Cletus has you learning how to clean up. Chances are you won't be doing this much longer.
Is that because it's womanfolk work?
I will cut you. You think your Y chromosome makes you special? It doesn't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I bet you thought I was just another Miss Wife. Well, I ain't.
I'm sorry.
I have a degree from the university in comparative literature.
So you were a barista?
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was in law school. You know all those smart ideas that genius comes up with? I made them up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you stop trying to say that. I'm trying to stay mad at you.
I'm sorry. I mean, well, look. I'll stop apologizing.
You better.
You know, Q, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Q, what's your real name?
What?
You know, a name that's not synonymous with being hot but not that bright?
Francis.
Well, nice to meet you, Francis.
And yours?
You know, Slanty's actually growing on me.
Well,
Why don't you just call me that?
Well, okay. By the way, when I said I came up with all Genius's ideas, I meant all of them except for his hats. He's really proud of his hats.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you'll see in a minute.
Now looky here, Mr. Slanty. Here's something that might just save your life in a fight. Like it? I came up with it after what happened to, Miss Marianne.
Who was Marianne?
She was like family to all of us. Pa owned her, but she was still family.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
It's alright, a goat's a goat.
So, when can I learn about the group's guns?
The guns? You think we use guns? We do not use guns. It's so hard to kill a zombie with a gun. You think you come here from playing all them call the shootings? No, we use them real man weapons. Like a shovel. You know, I think you'd be a very good shoveler.
You think so?
Oh, yes, sirree. You know what? I'm gonna let you control the John. Defend it so we can all go to the bathroom when we need to. Ooh, let me find something else. You know what? I think I'm gonna trust you with something very special. You're gonna make a good latrine digger by the time I'm through with you. One thing, if we ever get into an honest-to-goodness fight, we all need something to remember how to tell each other apart from the zombies. See these? I made them myself. I don't mean to brag, but they're very ingenious.
You know, Genius, I feel like somebody's done this before.
Nah, I'm the genius who came up with this. None of us have them fancy high school diplomas with all them book smarts. But hey, when the time comes, we use these hats to keep our kins safe.
Yeah. I thought you said you were going to teach me how to go hunting.
I never said nothing about that urban hunting. Plus, houses don't usually fight you back. Oh good, there ain't no zombies in here. Hey, that looks like the Indian food wife makes me. I love this stuff.
Yep, different cultures are funny and all that. Well, listen, Cletus, is this a good time to talk?
I'm listening.
Are you and Miss Wife, are you really her uncle?
Well, you see, her mama's my sister, so the male lines ain't touching them.
Cletus, that's not how it works.
Well, I'm hoping that you ain't judging me. Because you got your ways and we got our ways. And this worked for my pa, and my pa's pa, and his pa for him. So I'm assuming it's going to work for me. But, plus, if you think about it, it makes everything so much easier. The wedding was easy. We only had to send out half them invitations. Plus, we're going to make it on them, what you call it, gynecologists?
Genealogists.
Genealogists, that's it. But anyway, you got yourself a wife?
No, not yet.
Oh, you might want to get yourself one of them. They're mighty useful, especially on them cold nights. Oh, used to know a girl named Mary Ann. Whew. But I say wife's a whole lot better.
Is this the Mary Ann the genius knew?
How'd you know that? But yeah, it is.
Here. Okay.
Hey, Daddy, Slimy Eyes, you guys want to drink the.
I think.
Oh,
we
now
should-
hold on, woman. I want to hear what he's got to say.
You don't play drink the moonshine.
He's fine. He just needs a few more drinks. We'll be good.
He needs a few. Boy, how many drinks you had today? Four drinks. Boy, you best be joking me. Ain't no son of mine gonna have 4 drinks and be stumbling around like this. Boy, you slurring more than.
Damn straight.
He getting a butt whooping tomorrow. Ain't no son of mine passing out after 4 drinks.
Come on, genius. Okay, Uncle Cletus, honey. The Indian cod just keeps on crawling out of the pot. I don't know what to do.
Woman, I told you, drown that possum in beer, it's gonna escape.
But it just keeps on crawling. I don't know. It's just Indian food so much better. And
Okay, that's it. That's it. I cannot take it anymore.
What's the matter, Slaney?
Honey.
You, your niece wife, the goat, the Indian food. Q, come on. We need to leave.
What? Why?
I'll treat you like a real person.
I'm in.
Oh, at least take some of these identification hats with you.
Thank you kindly for your hospitality, sir, but no.
Bye, Q. Bye, Slim.
Q, we gonna miss you. Bye, Slaney.
Okay.
Look at those two walking off into the sunset like 2 majestic turtles. And that ass, though. Q's ain't that good, but Slaney's. Oh boy.
Pretty majestic. Who wants Indian food? I'm
Whoa.
cooking.
I'm starving.
Where are we headed?
I was thinking something more progressive, like Alabama or Mississippi.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm the zombie. I'm from Haiti. I'm the zombie.